Oh my god, you guys made it. It's our second episode. Woo! Air horn!
We made it.
Yay! Today we got Devin.
Hello.
Don't move it, don't touch it.
I'm not allowed to speak. Alright,
I'm also here. This is Nathan. I'm way
Nathan,
better.
Elton, the whole gang's here.
Except Sean.
Don't even, Sean's not part of this group.
But he's not here.
Yep.
For years, months. I fought in the streets. I threw Molotovs through his window. Every one of these guys' windows. I sent rocks with threats. And it took years. And I'm finally here to report on the podcast that I, Devin Falkenhagen, am a registered pedophile in 5 states. You heard it here first on the Cones podcast. Thank you.
Whose house did you hit? You never hit mine.
What?
He doesn't like to hit on your house. I'm just saying.
Did you hit my neighbor's house? Is that why
Burns down random houses.
Is that why they moved out?
Has been harassing your neighbor for the past week.
Months, he said.
I might have gone the wrong place.
Whoops.
It might have been my fault. I was the one that gave him the address.
Should have talked to me. I know where he lives.
Yeah.
I trusted him. He's my first dog.
They had a cute dog.
Way to make me feel bad.
He doesn't feel bad about harassing people, but the dog,
The
oh,
dog
man.
is where the
There's a
line
cute
crosses.
golden retriever, and it would come up
Don't-
to our
don't
door
talk
every
about-
once in a while.
Stop! I love golden retrievers. I have a golden retriever. Don't do this to me.
Actually, I haven't seen them in ages. I'm pretty sure they actually moved out.
They're probably badly burned, too.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Wonder who did it.
I wonder.
Might have been the pedophile in 5 states. Cough, cough.
Well, good thing my name's
Elton?
Anarchy.
Yeah.
Ah.
My name's Anarchy. Don't worry about it.
Anarchy, folk I heaven.
Yes, that's not my name.
I don't know. Alright. Have I told you guys about Florida Man at all?
No.
No?
I'm afraid to know.
What
Florida man.
Florida man is this?
My dad has a whole bunch of brothers, quote, quote.
They're not his brothers.
Yeah. They're not related, but
He talked to me this whole way.
yeah.
He told me about his brothers, or uncles.
Yeah, my uncles, call him uncle, because they're my uncles.
He
you know?
screams uncle a lot.
Yeah.
Just moans in the microphone.
Penis. They had a cute penis open my
Exactly.
mouth, uncle.
Okay, anyway, back to your
Oh,
uncle.
anyway, to my uncles. My uncle Tim, my uncle Jay, my uncle Corey, my uncle Andrew. Andrew and Corey are dead.
I was gonna say, when you have a name
Whoa.
like Corey, you know it's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
How'd they
died.
die?
He died in a car crash.
Corey?
The driver was Corey.
Okay.
The driver was under the influence of alcohol.
What type?
He died.
A man's dead. You ask him what type of alcohol.
And my uncle
Well, you gotta
Andrew.
know.
And my uncle Andrew was a crazy alcoholic, and he died of alcohol poisoning.
Are you a crazy alcoholic?
Not yet.
We can fix that.
There's an easy Mexican joke to make here.
I don't know, Roger. After our first episode, you hit the bottle pretty bad.
Yeah, that's why we have
Sitting on a bottle doesn't count.
That's kind of.
Doesn't?
It doesn't.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
He just starts crying.
So you have a lot of uncles that aren't actually related
Yeah.
to you.
And right now, our Uncle Jay, well, my Uncle Jay came up and he's living with us. And he came from Florida. So I call him Florida Man. The thing about Uncle Jay is I don't understand half the stuff he does. Not in a bad way. That kind of sounds like a bad way.
Is he straight?
Yeah.
So is that why?
Nathan.
You can't see this, but Roger just he has moments where he just kind of looks down, he pauses for a minute. And
I cringe every time he says
That's
something.
such a good joke.
It's not.
Oh, so it's true.
No, but okay. The first time my Uncle Jay came up and visited, because he visited a couple weeks ago. He stayed there for 3 days, and he just hung out with my dad. Well, he was kind of an oddball to me. Because, for one, he was new. And he talked real casual.
Sorry, Elton was just trying to sit
Yeah.
down.
Elton has to do something. Bye. God, he's
Everyone who says stupid from here until the editor gets back is gay.
so stupid.
God, it's like he's gonna edit this whole video and he's gonna edit you saying
Yeah.
he's so awesome or
This
something.
is our chance to like talk about him.
Yeah, but he's the editor. Yeah.
He wears cowboy boots
Yeah.
inside.
His eyes are inverted.
It sucks, brother.
His eyes are inverted. I've never noticed that.
Yeah, and they're like, switch over. So, like, you see, like, the back of his eyes because he's stupid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You should have just said so.
Kind of like that SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob looks inside his head.
What?
So he can
Oh,
always
when it's
see
like
what
a
he's
bunch of
thinking.
them.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Really stupid.
I know. Exactly, that's why Elton
That's
is.
the
He's
point
just
of the
really
conversation.
stupid.
That's just kind of mean.
Yeah.
What?
You shut your mouth. You're just a guest. Okay?
Oh.
You can't say nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright? Say it with me. Elton's stupid.
Elton is
Stupid.
Stupid.
is very.
This is called
educated.
indoctrination.
Very
kids.
not educated. Say he's stupid. Say he's stupid. Say he's stupid
Got a
right now. Say he's
cool
stupid.
mustache.
He's very
I
stupid. Say it with
appreciate
me
you
right
not
now.
giving into peer pressure, but I agree with Roger.
Okay,
Alton, what's up?
Dude.
Whoa.
Yeah, just
What?
What's up?
the way you guys are looking at me, I feel like I remember the conversation when I was not present in the room.
Don't worry,
You'll
you
hear
can
about
cut
it later.
that.
You'll hear
Yeah.
about it later.
You know, from this point on, I'm not gonna cut anything out. I'm just gonna, if you guys say something dumb, it's staying in.
Okay,
This
then
is
I
a
shouldn't.
protest.
I shouldn't talk anymore. Then
No.
Anarchist cookbook.
don't worry, we were complimenting you.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's the truth. And
Yes,
about the truth.
Devin was like,
I was
he's intelligent and
I
stuff.
actually kind of was.
He did
compliment.
compliment you. He said he liked your
I
mustache.
did. I did say that.
I said you wore cowboy boots.
That is what he
I
said.
said penis. They had a cute penis. Open my
Exactly.
mouth, uncle.
He did sort of say
He
that.
said something of the lines of this.
Yeah, he talked about
Penis.
That's what
Okay,
I remember
well,
that.
I like that you like my mustache. I like that you acknowledge I wear cowboy boots, but Roger, that's
What? They're kind of like super penis. They're gonna shoot the lasers and stuff. That's kind of dope.
They're super.
wow. Yeah.
I think
That's
that
what-
deserves a point. He complimented you.
Penis.
Oh.
But was it a gay intention?
Yeah. What the heck?
Was
He
it?
agreed it was.
I literally
so.
just said super penis. They're kind of dope.
Everybody, this is gay. We are here with Roger being extra gay.
I believe the term is homosexual.
Homosexual, sexual. Roger, what do you have to say about sex that is gay?
With men.
I'm gonna defend myself. I'm penis, and after this encounter, I think his penis is really ugly, and
You
Superman's
just got
Superman's penis are way better.
Are you saying you're attracted to Superman?
Superman.
He is a Superman. Why would you be attracted to a Superman?
Because I want to be him. He's a role model.
He wants
For
to
all
be
men.
in him. With his role model.
I always thought Batman was cooler, so.
I concur.
Yeah,
Why would
honestly,
you like Superman?
because Batman doesn't have laser eyes, so that's kind of
So,
like.
Yeah, Superman is boring because he's like all powerful.
He's just naturally stronger than everyone
Okay, no,
else. Batman's
I literally
always
just
big
agreed.
brain.
Batman's
Yeah.
way cooler than
But then
Superman.
you just kind of backpedal. Real hard.
pretty much this podcast turns into let's see how bad we can roast Roger.
Pretty much.
Well, considering we don't have any flames, it's hard.
Dude,
I have plenty of flames.
Roger
Trust me.
is wearing a Nirvana shirt, dude. The only reason Nirvana's popular is because Kurt Cobain offed himself. Dude, let's be real, dude. They're overrated.
Whoa.
Sorry, Roger. Sorry, Roger. I'm just saying Nirvana sucks. Let's be real. Alright.
Maybe he was like a huge feminist.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No
I don't
idea.
know.
He was.
I don't know anything about Kurt Cobain. I just know there's like a video of like a kid and he like signed his autograph and he wasn't really listening to the kid, but he signed his thing and he was like, "Don't smoke, kid," as he was smoking a cigarette. And I thought it was weird.
That's edgy.
I prefer that hypocritical education.
Kurt Cobain was really good. And he played. He made
I'm
good
not
music.
saying, I didn't say he was made bad music. I'm just saying his band's overrated.
I would have to agree.
I mean,
I don't know
Beatles,
enough about it.
it's like the Beatles. It's like they make good
Okay,
music.
honestly,
they just shouldn't be
Metallica
the
kind of
most pop-
sucks right now. Like the
Metallica's
newer
good.
music.
What do you mean?
Metallica is
No,
good.
Are you kidding?
Are you?
No.
Are you talking smack about Metallica? Right
No,
now?
I like their older music, but the newer music
Dude,
is
you
just
say that to
on
Lars'
par.
face, I guarantee, dude, bet.
Say that to Papa Het, and I swear he'll rip your face off.
Probably
I
would.
probably would,
Really.
but I'm just throwing that out there. I really don't like new Metallica music.
And then you're losing.
You're like
Like,
you're like Nirvana.
I'll listen to like
You cut yourself.
one or like all the other ones, but like just the new ones just ain't.
Like, all I
I'm just saying, this podcast is like 100% better than last time already. I love it.
It's a mess.
That's because you're just straight up roasting me.
I like it. It's better.
He isn't. He's just kind of looking sad. I feel bad.
I think I'm gonna actually cut myself now.
But how?
That's why he's going down.
No,
Go down.
no, don't do that.
Suddenly, the slits magically appear on his wrist.
Oh God.
It's like when it's sit there, like going like Super Saiyan, but it's just like cuts going down.
I can imagine it in my wrist right now, and I don't like this feeling. This is like the thing when they say you put your like, okay, can I say this is kind of bad. This is like when you put your toe, you put a toothpick in your toenail.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't
like,
physically cringe to that because I've already physically cringed like to the max about
I was
that.
gonna say when people like say talk about the wrist getting cut, I always feel that. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, you feel that like ghost pain.
Yeah, you're so
I never feel that pain anymore.
serious, dude.
Bet.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
don't-
to be completely
if you don't
honest,
know, don't Google it.
to be completely honest though, I have thought of cutting myself, but
Oh,
not
God.
not because of like
This is
depression or I thought it was gonna help me. I just said it was like, what makes it make people feel good?
You know, I feel like that thought runs through like a lot of people's heads.
Like,
I've stabbed myself on
I like
accident
Elton's
before.
reaction, like Elton was
Yeah.
just like normal. Then as soon as he said that, his eyes widened. He was like,
Whoa.
Because like it wasn't because I was like super depressed or anything. I just sat there, I was like, why do people do it?
See,
Is it, like,
I
Does
didn't-
it give you like a power rush?
No, I didn't need to do that.
I
I
never
accidentally
did.
stabbed halfway through my finger once on accident, opening a knife.
Mm.
Like I got knives for Christmas from my uncle, and then I got my own knife out and I stabbed into it to cut it, but the plastic was like double layered, and I stabbed right through it
"You're an idiot."
into my finger.
You're so an idiot.
So I've experienced it, and it's
Open.
not pleasant.
You're opening a knife with a gift knife to get out your gift knife. And
Yes.
you cut yourself.
It was yes.
Now, I don't because I really had to think
It
about
really
it.
hurts.
I really don't understand the whole cutting your wrist thing.
Huh?
I
To
really-
kill yourself.
Well, some people, when you do it sideways, you aren't doing it. You know,
Yeah.
If you don't receive medical attention, you will still die.
that's true.
Don't do it at home,
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
I mean, I
Do
think
it
at school.
was
You do
actually-
it in front of medical professionals.
Well, I've talked to two people that have done it, and I've asked why, and they just kind of go like, because they've seen like people on like social like media and like movies and stuff do it, so they assume it helps with something, so they just do it anyway.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't. Yeah, it is kind of silly.
It
but
makes you bleed, and that can make you
See,
die.
And that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, will that like just give me like that
Yeah.
power, like kind of like coffee? If I drink coffee, I'm awake. Would that just like make me happy?
Roger gives up coffee, starts
cutting
cutting.
himself.
It makes me
Oh,
awake.
Like wake up
This
in bed,
is,
I have a
uh,
knife by me. I'm like, okay.
This is therapy. This is therapy sessions with Roger. Alright.
It's okay, Roger. We all believe in you. A little.
Us at the Cones Podcast, we don't think you should cut yourself.
Kill yourself.
It's better.
If
End it quickly.
If-
Life
You are a
is suffering.
disgrace. End it.
if you ever have thoughts of suicide, please, sir.
Okay.
Please search.
Don't listen to Bella
Please, yeah, don't listen to Bella and
or Devin.
search a professional immediately.
I guess you won't have a suicide problem if you just do it.
Yeah.
It's true, I
Won't
guess.
be suicidal anymore.
Okay.
This is bad
Okay.
advice.
But in actual seriousness, dude. All right, Google like the suicide hotline. Legit though. Okay.
Yeah.
This is legit though. Don't actually kill yourself. Don't actually kill yourself. You know.
Yeah, we need viewers.
Yeah, exactly. Do it for us, if not for you. Do it for us.
Yes.
Listen,
We need
if you're
you.
watching this and you hear it, don't do it because you got this far. You're worth something in this world.
Good job. You made it past
I like how
preschool.
Nathan just goes, and he just starts clapping awkwardly, smiling. He's like, I agree.
Sure. Whatever.
Alright. And that number is 1-800-273-8255.
Just for the second
Me too,
episode,
too.
this is pretty serious.
He's got real deep.
Don't worry, I'll
Help is
I'll cut it
available.
We don't even have shovels.
Get it?
That's my
Cut
line.
it out.
Steal my line.
Oh god, alright.
It's always interesting to see what is left in once he edits it. It's very
really is.
entertaining.
Well, like-
I was told you guys had like 2 hours.
Oh,
of
yeah.
stuff, and then
It
you
was
only
about-
had, like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, he edited a lot.
I-
So it's interesting to see.
Yeah.
I remember Roger telling me how he wanted to review a certain project or a certain thing that you guys talked about.
What about butt cheeks one?
Yeah.
The candle.
We have had many attempts.
Oh yeah, the
Oh.
vagina candle. You guys
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Coochie candle.
Coochie candle. We should get all a coochie candle.
We should all get one. Okay.
Why
How much
would
are
we
they?
get? Why don't we just get
Paltrow's-
one and burn it in here?
Coochie.
I don't want my room smelling like that.
Apparently, it doesn't even smell accurate, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It
You
does.
guys want to spend $38 on a coochie candle?
Elton
Man, last
is
time I saw it was
willing.
like 70.
No, this one is $115.
Oh gee. Okay.
$1.15.
Is it Gwyneth Paltrow's?
$115 for
Yeah, that's the one.
If it was $114.99, I'd be sold, but $115 is
That's
ridiculous.
too far.
That's
agree.
ridiculous.
I agree. As a capitalist, I can't.
$114.99. That I'm sold, but
So the other day I went to the doctor's.
$200 or am I crazy?
What's
Probably
that?
$5.
Oh,
okay.
dude. Speaking of, I don't mean to interrupt the story, and also us looking at farts,
give it a second. I
candles,
want
and
to
stuff.
study.
My dad's
As of currently, so we have like right now we have stairs, and we're redoing the stairs because there's a bunch of carpet,
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
and so we got a bunch of like what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Staples hanging out from the carpet. And we're really scared that my dog's gonna like get like tinnitus or something because they're like just kind of everywhere. That's one of Well, because they've been in there for like 14 years and they're kind of rusty. But my dog is my dog, and
Wait.
she's like only like 4 months old. And
Do you
she's
mean
stupid.
tetanus?
Tetanus, tinnitus, whatever.
Oh, you said tinnitus.
I mean,
was like,
I was just rolling with it. I was like, you bet tetanus, but like.
Yeah,
it didn't even register in my brain. I was like, what kind of disease is that?
That's the one for rust. Yeah,
And then he was like, the rusty nails, and I was like, that is not that disease.
Yeah, that's not how
Isn't-
tetanus works.
Isn't
Right?
tinnitus like when you have like?
Is
your
that
ears
even
hurt?
a? Is that even a disease?
Tetanus is growth of bacteria. Well, tetanus is a bacteria that only grows when oxygen isn't present, and
Isn't tetanus the one that makes your muscles go tense?
Okay, tinnitus is ringing or buzzing noise in one or both ears that may be constant
you
or
called
come
it
and go.
tetanus.
Well, I know. No, I said tinnitus.
You said Okay.
I said tinnitus. I'm gonna replay it.
Tinnitus.
I said tinnitus.
Okay, whatever.
He did say tinnitus.
I went to the doctor's the other day because I had a cut under my tongue.
Oh yeah, I remember when you did that.
Yeah. You guys remember that? And I sat there like cringing in the cafeteria.
Oh my god, your face is right on the my guitar.
What's happening?
You got jalapeno sauce with sun on top.
Idiot. Jalapenos are even spicy.
I really feel like he's trying to get it himself.
Okay, so how'd you cut it?
I actually have no idea. Could have been a potato chip.
He
I
was
could've,
just
like-
sitting there, and all of a sudden he's just started going.
Yeah. No, because I already had to cut then. Like,
And then he was complaining about how every time he ate hot stuff, like spicy hot, it would hurt. It's like, what are you doing? Stop eating hot stuff.
Well, I like spice.
I was gonna say you're Mexican.
Exactly. What's wrong with that, Devin?
Well, there's nothing wrong with being Mexican, right?
Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with
Just saying
Mexican,
you're
but now all of our viewers are gonna be like, "Ha, there's a on the mic."
There's a yeah, that's what they're gonna say.
That's what I was thinking.
If it makes you feel better, I'm very German, and I'm very proud of it.
I am also very German.
Exactly.
I'm German.
Why are there so many Germans at the same time?
You're also very German.
Oh yeah, my
Say it,
great
say it.
grandparents came off the boat from Germany.
How does it feel to be surrounded by Germans?
Yes, that's what it's. What's it like? What's it like? You stupid.
I think it's getting a bit hot.
Okay, I didn't know you liked Germans that
Anyway,
much.
no, I was making like a.
We got another gay moment. Roger, what are you gonna say about being homosexual?
That is the gay.
Just because I'm Mexican doesn't make me gay. That's kind of racist.
No, the fact that you think it's hot to be surrounded by Germans.
German.
75% of which are homo. See, you three are gay.
I just have to say, I wasn't aware that 70%.
I gotta kill myself.
I was gonna say, I guess 70% of Germans are now gay.
Cut that out.
70%.
Yeah, I appreciate it if you didn't keep that.
Yeah.
I want you to keep all of that in.
Every single bit of it.
I told you I'm on an editor protest, so whatever you say, stays.
I'll give you $1. 75% of which are straight.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll actually pay you
How much? For me to how much?
$1.
What about you, Nate? I mean,
Yeah, Nate,
Cut
pay him
that
up.
out. Cut that out.
Pay him up.
All right, you owe me $5, Roger.
Well, I already paid you, fucker. Anyway,
You owe him money
I-
too, because I keep using.
so I went to the doctor. I've tried to go with this story like how many times? 3 times. This is
Twice.
the 3rd time.
Sorry, we had to interrupt it because you're being gay.
That is homosexual.
Oh, I went to get a cut tongue checked up, and I walk in, and the doctor's like, "So, you're 30 pounds overweight." I'm like, "What about the cut tongue?" He's like, "That could wait." And I'm like, "Oh."
Except you couldn't speak, so you just go, oh.
No, like that hit hard. He's like, "Yeah. So, what I want you to do is, you need a diet. You gotta be more active." And I'm over here like, I'm relatively active,
Aren't you a marching band still?
Yeah. Well, marching band kind of closed a while ago.
I don't know.
Because
Okay.
of the corona.
Now, Roger, now, if you want me to help you out, bros.
He will cut all your fat off.
No, that's not what I meant. I was
It's
gonna
gonna
say,
be like
'cause,
Saw.
You want to help me
It's
cut
so-
myself, dog?
No, that's not what I'm talking about, but like, I mean, I could help you out because I know how to because I like running, I like doing all this fitness stuff, so I could like send you like some of the things I do weekly if you want.
Eat Taco Bell. You'll lose
Sweatshirt,
everything.
We'll never know.
Well, I decided to like cut back what I eat, so
No pizza.
yeah, no pizza.
You can have pizza.
We'll still give you pizza.
I mean, as long as
Yeah,
it's,
we'll just
like,
throw it at you now,
as
so you have
long
to
as
catch
you're-
it.
as long as you're burning more than you're consuming, you can eat pizza. Everyone eats pizza, you kidding me?
Really, you want to burn as much as you consume.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what you eat as long as you burn it
I
off.
was gonna say, have you seen like
Not
Michael
necessarily.
Phelps
Not for long
eats
term.
like 2 birthday cakes a day. Alright, he did.
Yeah, if you burn tons of calories, you'll be fine.
Like then that
People
dude
in
looks
Middle
like,
Ages
like,
starved to death,
Well,
and they had a calorie of like 3,000
my problem
calories.
is I eat more than I burn off.
Well, that's
We can fix
we
that.
can fix that. You want to run with me? I can run with you.
I can't run. I have asthma. Otherwise, I would run more. I
Yeah,
only
so-
can run like 2 miles, and then I can't breathe.
So my
That's still
doctor,
pretty good.
Well, because I run a lot, so I can run 2
I
miles.
can't even run for 3 minutes, man.
I run.
I can
I
run
have
for a
a
while.
perfect idea. What we could do, we could record us like giving Roger fitness training.
Dude, that could
Oh,
work.
okay.
I was gonna say,
We make a video for our podcast.
So they can see
Yeah.
my juicy
I was
flaps.
gonna say, I get like I have a whole
Yeah.
basically like weight room in my basement, so we can do that.
Like,
No,
can
we
be like
go-
soaking
me and my
wet,
dad go to the
and I'm
rec
just
center
sitting there
every
doing
other
push-ups.
I need to go to their I have a thing for them.
Oh,
Just
that
because I
hurt.
like running their track.
Yeah, I like their track.
It's super chill.
Once again, I only can do 2 miles though. Like
That's still really good.
that. I
You say that like it's not good.
well, I wish I could run like 10 miles or run like
If you
half the time. If I could run an 8-minute mile, I'd be happy. My miles are only like 10 minutes. It's super sad.
You understand like 3 miles is like a 5K.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty good, dude. Look at you. Look at you.
What if we
Look at
More
you.
than I can do, and I don't have asthma, so.
Well, yeah, because I run a lot because I have asthma, and if I don't run at all, then my asthma gets really bad.
What if like we planned a workout thing? Like We don't have school, I forgot. So
Yeah.
we could actually do that.
We go work out at the rec center.
As if the rec center doesn't close down. Like,
Yeah.
That's
No,
it.
God.
We'll
Bringing
have to go
up-
soon.
So the corona has officially hit United States,
And Michigan
specifically Michigan. Yeah, and it's hitting us hard.
Well, it
I
seems
feel
like
fine.
it seems like
Yeah.
everything.
There's 12 people with.
It seems like it was fine until, but as soon as it hit Michigan, everything like.
Well, the problem is
exploded.
social
Yeah.
media has blown it way out of proportion from being a very serious cold to being
Yeah.
like the Black Death 2.0.
like it's,
People are
I'm-
freaking out.
Don't get me wrong, it is serious, and we do have
Yeah.
to contain it, but we don't have to act like.
I
you know,
feel like
it's
people are
end times.
treating it like the end times. You go to Walmart and there's no toilet paper, no bread,
Like,
there's
Yeah.
no peanut butter. How am I supposed to eat peanut butter and jelly?
That's
And
the
there's
issue.
no
Well,
peanut
you know,
butter.
the toilet, enjoy a nice poop.
Yeah,
Exactly.
how am I supposed to wipe my butt and eat my sandwich if there's no peanut butter?
Specifically the
And
peanut butter. Okay, can we talk about the peanut butter? I hate all of you. I hate every single one of you that goes out and is like, I want to get the ramen, or oh, I want to get my creamer. Shut up. I hope you die. I hope you get hit by a car and you get mugged.
There's no ramen left in Walmart.
Well, the thing is, they're doing it in fear of a food shortage, but by doing it, they're creating,
They're creating
a food shortage. Like, it's
Yeah, that's
stupid.
like when there was a few years ago, a long time ago actually, but they were like the gas prices are going to go way up. So people
So
started
people like
to get
siphon.
gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in Texas, like 5 years ago, they were like, there's a gas shortage. There wasn't a gas shortage, but people freaked out, and then there was a gas shortage because everyone started to get gas.
Yeah, because they're all panicking, so they're getting as much as
Yeah,
possible.
see, that's one problem. Social media is a great thing that connects everybody, but it also tends to blow things out of proportion.
I wouldn't even call it social media. I would
Just people in
I
general.
would just call them like media in period.
Yeah.
not social. The
Because,
CNN,
yeah, they
news,
appeal to it
and-
because that's what people want to watch.
And the
And
thing
people
is,
are scared, so
people
that's
are
the
laughing
reason.
about this right now too. People are catching this hilarious. Like, oh, look at the stupid Michigan buying stupid Walmart stuff.
I mean, it's like that.
Like, it's
everywhere.
not. Yeah, honestly,
Anywhere
it is.
there's that virus, yeah.
I think it's stupid everywhere, so I'm laughing at everyone. but-
Yeah, I'm laughing at everyone. I went to 2 stores yesterday. I went to Walmart and Meijer to look around, and you know their shelves are cleaned out. I've never seen that before. Entire rows just like half cleaned out of stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Gone.
okay,
It's
here's what you do.
ridiculous.
If you have toilet paper and you are running out, what you do is called the one sheet method.
Oh,
you
Lord.
take a piece, you take a single square, you fold it once, fold it again, rip off the corner, you then take the piece, this is like army style, my dad told me about it all the time. You take it, put it on your finger, right? You, so you know,
That's disgusting.
you,
Idiots.
and then you use the corner to clean up your nail.
Obviously.
Yeah,
Or just take a washcloth.
it's the army method.
Like,
No,
Or like just take a shower every time you take a deuce.
no,
That's
you gotta do it the army way.
The army way or the highway, man.
You know, or you know, you could you could just like
Not freak out.
not freak out.
Yeah.
And not have to do either of those
See,
things.
see, my family kind of like as a hobby. It's not like the people who are like doomsday preppers, but just kind of as a hobby, our family just does casual things. Especially like my dad, he gets bored, so like we made a rocket stove, which is basically just a mobile little heater to heat our house.
That's really casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a hand pump thing we can install in our basement so we can have fresh water from our well. And we store food in our house.
Well,
Large quantities of cans.
Oh, my mom's freaking out. She's okay. I sat there. I was like, Mom, you're stupid. Like, don't freak.
Whoa!
whoa.
Okay.
I think it's cool that my family does
Okay,
that.
to be
because I can
fair,
get
I
peanut
did-
butter
Let me
whenever I
let me
want.
let me finish. Let me finish. Okay, let me finish.
Never mind.
So my mom said, she was like, "Oh my God, we gotta go and buy so much stuff." I'm like, "Mom, you're stupid. Everyone's doing that, and that's the problem. Like, we literally just can't think like that. We just gotta calm down, all settle down in a few." And she's like, "No, we gotta go buy. We gotta buy. We gotta buy." She went up to. I told you guys about the Florida man, right? Just a while ago. She went up with the Florida man before I left with Nathan to come here to buy a whole bunch of stuff from stores that she thought people didn't hit already.
Like Aldi's.
Shit like Meijer, Walmart, no one's gonna go there.
Yeah. No. She went to like a dollar store. She's like, maybe there's like food there. We'll pick up some food there. She went to the market near us. She's like, we're gonna hit that place up. And then she was like, yeah, and then we're gonna raid a old person's house. Yeah, you know that 82-year-old on the corner?
Oh my goodness.
I'm pretty sure she bought all the toilet paper, so.
Maybe that's why your neighbors are moving out.
Because we're
Getting
raiding.
raided.
You know, there's a thing that happened. I remember it was like 6 months ago. There's a group of people in Hong Kong and during the protest. They pulled off a Hong Kong like toilet paper heist, and they took like a huge, literally it was like 2 truckfuls of just toilet paper, and they just took it. And nobody knows who they are. And apparently they were right to be prepared. I think it was like at the very start of the whole Corona
That
thing
is
they did it.
awesome.
It was just like,
I strive to be like that.
That's amazing.
yeah, nobody knows who they did it, but they took a bunch of toilet paper
2
and like
truckloads of toilet paper.
yeah, there's like 5 people that did it, and there's video recording of them just taking it and like sneaking in there. Eh,
That's dope. I wanna steal toilet paper. You guys want to do a B&E?
It's too bad there's none.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
there
always
isn't
been-
any.
No, that's literally why I said you guys want to do B&E. You want to break and enter? Steal some toilet paper?
Oh my
we have to find out who.
Why do
has
you want to
it, though.
raid
You
people
know,
so
I
bad?
feel like the police are gonna show up at my door because of you.
They're gonna be like, "This is
Just
where
said
Roger
this-
is because we have had like a dozen raids of toilet paper."
I just want to say I'm not a pedophile. That was a joke. Please, I'm not a pedophile.
It is.
No, I'm not a pedophile.
Dude, you kind of scared me for a second.
I was gonna say
You invited him.
I've only lived in 1 state. There's no way I could be in 5. Okay, I'm sorry.
I believed him.
So did I, honestly.
So you invited him after he told you.
Well, he didn't tell me that until we got here. I didn't know I don't just go up to pedophiles in the street like, yo, you want to join our podcast?
But
How did Elton get in?
I live here.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't justify, not being a pedophile. I just live here.
Did he hurt you? You just start shaking.
Mental breakdown.
Okay.
We have 30 children in our
jeez.
basement. Please call the police.
Me and Dave need to leave.
30?
Yeah,
You
we
guys
had
ate one yet?
serious conversations after that.
He's got to make them fat first, and then he can eat some.
What
That's
are you talking about?
Out of all the things you could do, that's not the worst.
What would be the worst?
You know. And then you eat them.
What?
Oh,
What do you?
Let's not go that far.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
We just
They're
eat
talking
all
about how they
Mexican
like to
immigrants.
raise kids because
Why?
Because
They like
they
to
get
raise
fat the
kids.
easiest.
apparently.
They get fat the easiest, so we plump them up real lot, and then we have them for dinner.
Who?
Elton,
Mexican immigrants.
can I ask a question? What does
Yeah.
this mean?
Whoa.
We aren't even near Mexico. How
Yeah.
did they even get up here? It's too cold for
We're
them.
doing Donald Trump's work.
Hey,
Oh god.
while we're here, Nathan, can I criticize you a bit?
Oh yeah.
Stop cutting me off in my stories.
What do you mean?
Can we go back to the doctor?
Here, go on.
We
Roger, go on.
Oh, the duck!
okay, we never even got to that. We just talked about you're overweight.
Oh. Oh my.
It's true. He said the doctor said you're 30 pounds overweight, and we got like sidetracked somehow.
'Cause we were
Devin, you're a
supporting
natural
you.
at this. You're really good at roasting Roger. You're a natural.
I'm sorry, Roger. I'm not trying to.
I am.
You didn't even touch him. I'll touch Roger. There you go.
Are you sure that you're not a registered sex offender?
I tapped his shoulder, bud.
Aggressively 3 times.
Dude,
That was not
actually-
aggressive.
It was pretty aggressive.
He put
Roger
his
felt
finger
aggressive.
in my folds and
What, your arm folds?
He's got layers on his
Yeah, I
arm.
was gonna say you have
I'm like
arm
an
layers.
onion.
I was gonna say, is that how much fat you have?
He has layers on his layers in his rolls.
I was gonna say, maybe you're more than 30 pounds now. Right now.
Oh, no.
Oh my.
You try to you come at me, I come back, bro. That's all I'm saying.
you're the one who started the pedophile joke.
I did, but I did.
He got defensive.
I got really defensive.
Don't worry, I appreciate that. I insult people a lot, but if
That
they
hurt
insult me,
real
I
bad.
insult them worse.
Oh, speaking of pedophiles, I think my neighbor's a pedophile.
Whoa.
See,
How?
I have a pedophile story after this if you want to go.
So, my brothers, like my little brother Matthew and my little brother Mark and their friends wanted to do a band, and they're playing out on the back porch. My neighbor, his name is. He's like this old man with like a fishing hat on, and he just So I've caught him out there just like sitting and staring at the sun for a solid hour.
Just looks at the sun.
He's probably having like a midlife crisis right now.
He's old,
I was
dude.
gonna say he's like that.
So?
Late life crisis.
But like my brothers were playing outside, and my brother Matthew, he doesn't like to have shirts on. He likes to be shirtless. I don't know why. It's a boy thing, I guess.
I wear shirts.
Comes over and he puts his hand on his shoulder and he's like, "You play bass, huh?" And
Yeah, I play nice bass. Why?
Because my brother plays bass.
Yeah, I know.
And he's like, "You play bass, huh?" And it's like touching like right here on his chest. And my brother's just sitting there like, and then all of his friends are laughing in the background until he finally leaves. They just sat there in silence for like 10 minutes. And then
He
left.
probably was just trying to be nice and wasn't
Yeah.
being pedophilic.
He was just trying to be. He was just an awkward.
Dude,
old
old
man.
people,
just an old
old
man.
people
He's
don't
just
know how
trying
to
so
talk
hard
to young
to be
kids.
You're accusing a nice.
The guy
innocent
was
old
just
man
trying to
being
be
a
nice and
pedophile.
talk to someone for once
But he
because
was
he's always
touching my
alone.
shirtless 14-year-old brother.
So?
It's a guy.
weird.
That's just because your
Hey,
brother's weird.
okay.
Okay? Your brother's weird. Doesn't make him weird.
Yeah.
Okay, have you noticed that like older men are usually touchy,
No.
especially to
That's
each other?
just
That's just like
style.
old men.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen a
too
lot
touchy.
of old men, dude.
Really?
No.
You're weird.
just kills him off.
Because
My
I think they
grandma's
die
okay.
before she can
Yeah.
meet them.
That's probably-
more so, but
'cause- On old, when you get to that age of like old, your testosterone kicks in really strong.
What?
Are
No,
you trying
I
to
don't
defend him?
No, I'm not
Or are
defending him.
you
No,
adding on?
I'm throwing facts. So
I don't know about these facts.
Never
no,
heard of this
it's
before.
true. That's why.
I thought the drive went down when
that's
you got older.
that's why pervy old men are a thing. Because the older you get, your testosterone kicks in again.
I thought it was more
and
because they didn't
you
get
basically
ladies
become like
as
a-
much because they're old.
You basically become like a pervy old guy.
Are you saying you're an old man, Roger?
No, I'm a horny
You
little teenager.
So I'm on the internet all the time because I have no life and have no friends. No, actually, this
Why
is
would
speaking.
you interrupt? That's so rude, Roger.
How dare you, Roger? This is actually about a legit pedophile, we think. So, you know, there's this friend. I have a bunch of friends from all over the place. They're all usually from Illinois for some god-forsaken reason.
They also have
That's where all the
lives.
pedos come from.
I guess so. So I just hang out with my friends all the time. I have a friend, his name's I have another friend, his name's Jake, and they go to school with this one guy, his name's and this man, so he's this like individual that I met, and what are you talking about?
Nothing.
They're just scheming. It's fine.
I'm very concerned, but
You guys can't see this.
but so basically, what happens is, over time, like as we talk to this individual, he just says some really weird things to me since I've become his friend, and he just says really weird things about his sister, who is like only 6 years old.
What?
Like,
Whoa.
and yeah, no, he's about my age, and
That is
he's
wild.
like 16, and he like talks about like how his sister constantly is like shaking her butt seductively towards him and stuff in the same room, and it's just super weird. And one day, because none of us actually like this guy, but he's the only guy we can like play games with, so we figured out what his password was, and we went in, and we seen that him and his sister are in this weird like furry roleplay thing.
Whoa.
This like that is entirely for like sexual related things.
6
That is
and
so
She's like
messed
6,
up.
7 years old, yeah,
That's
and.
so wrong.
We don't have evidence, right? But we can make some pretty good assumptions that, you know, him and his sister are a bit odd, and
Sounds like he's a bit odd.
well, he's a bit odd, and his sister is being forced to do this stuff.
because
But
she's a child.
yeah, and she's stupid
Wow.
because she's a child. Yeah.
That's messed up.
But we don't really have proof, but we're pretty sure. And we tried finding things to make, like, genuine evidence, but we just have a bunch of, like, folders of just evidence of him saying weird things about his sister. That's all we got going.
Not like actual solid.
We don't have literal thing as if he like had sex with his sister, but it's just like, yeah,
The weird furry wavelengths.
yeah. We could probably, yeah, no, we just can't really get him in trouble.
You could probably like make an allegation, and
We-
then they would
yeah.
have to
Investigate.
Yeah.
But the thing is we don't even know because his sister like likes him a lot, like as a person. She like looks up to him, which is even worse about it because like she could easily like lie and stuff. So we don't even think that would happen.
Send him a rape test kit.
What?
Those don't
How
exist.
those work, right?
That was like really serious.
It's like a joke.
We're all like, oh my goodness, and you're just like,
It's
that-
Give him a
that-
rape test kit.
I don't think you understand how that
to
works.
scare him.
Yes,
Yeah.
I probably have some.
So that like he, yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, the world has a lot of messed up crap in it.
You know,
Especially furries.
oh yeah, furries are fucked.
I mean, pedophilia is one thing, but furries, that's
Whole
a
level.
That's a whole new level.
That's like...
It's
Let's
like
not even
fluffy
talk about
pedophilia.
Oh my god. Me and Devin, we had a joke. What's your persona?
Whoa!
That's a really good transition.
Yeah.
What's your persona?
What's your persona?
What's
I'm
your-
single apparently.
What's your persona?
I don't know what my persona is.
Persona with an F.
like, what I would be if I was a...
Furry, yeah. What's your persona?
Whoa, I feel like you're really aggressive about this. You're like, what is it?
Persona.
Show me what your persona
Tell me
is.
what's your persona?
I don't know!
It could be a bear, it could be an eagle. Tell me what's your persona.
You're very touchy, Roger.
Roger, are you
That was the point, Roger.
That was. You just touched him all very aggressively, asking about his furriness.
That was threatening, like a cop would, like...
That was too
It's
points.
Cops don't. That was wrong.
That was too
How
points.
do you
Interrogation.
figure that out? How
Well,
do you
we
go-
sat there making jokes because Abby, she sat there talking to us. She sat there talking to us about how some of her friends are personas, and one of her friends is like a mix of a fox and a dog or something. I'm like, you can't just do that. You can't just say like, yeah, I'm a fox, but I'm also a dog. And so,
A foxy dog.
So Devin walks in. I'm like, Devin, what's your persona? And he's like, I'm a liker. And I'm like, dope.
That's
Well,
not what I said.
Well, yeah, I was like, why don't you be a liar or something? He's like, yeah, I'm a liar. That's dope. He walked off. Well, later he came back. I'm like, you know what? I think my persona is better because mine's a fish, octopus, squid, dolphin, shark that could swim in lava.
What?
We got a huge argument about Discord.
Yes.
This is this dude's Discord, by the way. This is him. His name's gonna like this table. I was gonna say we have.
You dab.
I was gonna say that's him. Dude, yeah. I haven't talked to him in a while. I tried blocking contacts with him, but I can show you this guy right here. Let me see.
Does he have like any other kind of social media site?
Yeah, he has like.
Does he have a Twitter? Should we like
Yeah,
dox
he
him?
actually does. He actually does have a Twitter, but I
That
don't know
means
if he
we
posts it.
release all of his personal information to the internet and tell them what they
I was gonna say this is the guy that has all like his name's. He has like all like the files and stuff for like evidence of like his treachery. But we don't know how to report him, so we just
Call the
go with
police?
it.
Yeah.
Well, we can't because we have evidence that he did anything directly, so it's just an accusation. And worst case scenario, like he just kind of gets yelled at, and we want him to be punished.
Well, let's make a trip, guys. I'll get the
I was
cross.
gonna say yeah, he lives in.
Dude, I'll get the rope. I know what the time
I was
is.
gonna say he lives in Aurora, Illinois.
Illinois.
Aurora, Illinois.
Alright.
Oh,
Hey, let's say that one more time.
Spring break.
Aurora, Illinois.
Illinois, yeah, it's the
Aurora.
second biggest city in Illinois.
Yeah.
Well, not if we drag him out to the backwater and
Crucifixion.
no, we lynch him.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's.
a good
I
one.
literally just
Or
said
we
I know
can-
how to tie a noose.
KKK. This is Leo. Literally.
No. We
He was
did
agreeing
pedophile.
3 times.
Yeah.
we're
We're
dead.
where's that?
We're heroes.
APL, Anti-Pedophile League.
Okay.
There we go.
APL. I like that. There we go. We've started it here live.
Yep.
I'll make-
APL.
APL. We've made all these pedophile jokes. Now we're going after them.
Gotta kill the pedophiles.
See, that's one thing
I think you
too.
should
Is
put him
every
in jail.
pedophile looks like a pedophile. You can kind of you look at a pedophile. There's not one person that's a pedophile. They're like that's a decently attractive dude. No, they're all like ugly and they're all like disfigured looking.
That's because they
You
can't
know,
get any women
Roger
to
isn't
work,
a
so they try to
pedophile.
get like kids.
What?
They try to diddle kids.
Makes
Nasty.
sense.
No, you know what I think we should do? I think we should get like little like dolls like of little girls, like dolls.
What?
No, like no. Listen. Hear me out.
Oh man.
Get like little stuffed dolls of girls. Put them on the porch and light on fire.
Have like
What?
a burning cross, but burning
Yeah,
dolls.
yeah. That's where I was going with
Make a
that.
cross out of burning dolls. Like, have a stake, have another stick, and just
Line
stick
it
them
was
all.
Put a
Yeah.
baby head on top of it.
Why?
Why
No.
no baby head?
no,
Why-
no,
why is
listen.
this
Better
conversation
yet,
going
we could get like really mental with them. We could like every detail of the girl that they like messed with. We could like really mess with them.
What if like we find out where they live and we just like chop off baby arms and like, we send them in the mail?
Can we have like a sign? Can we have like a sign with it that says "Yip this"?
I don't like this conversation.
That's what I like. That "Yip."
Okay, let's move on.
No, I want to do this.
This gets started.
APO.
Dude, I legit actually want this guy to suffer. He made fun of my dead dog.
Okay, Nate. Okay, let's get him.
Okay,
This
APL.
dude.
That
Okay,
was good.
there's another story. So, like, you know, I was playing a game with and him, and it was his own, like, we made it on Google Sheets. It was just like a fun little like D&D kind of game. Like it was a Civilization D&D kind of mix where we made our own countries and stuff. Yeah, and so basically there's like this whole like idea of like an invasion coming with like these giants and stuff, kind of similar to like Game of Thrones. Excuse you. And
Game of Thrones doesn't have a giant.
well, no, but it was the ice people
Well, yeah.
like that. Yeah. But so basically what happened was I was really depressed because my dog like died that day, and I was super sad, and I was just kind of quiet. And this entire time, this dude just kept making Chinese dog eating jokes. This literally his entire time. And then he
That
was
is
literally
funny.
like, he was like, that is a shame. You know, it really does suck. At least they aren't going to get eaten by the Chinese, right? I heard he got some Chinese neighbors and stuff. And he kept making those jokes. And I was literally like yelling at him. And then Ruben was just like, okay, I think we're going to be done for today. And I was just like, I was yelling at him. Yeah. And then the guy tried like playing the victim, like how was I supposed to know his dog died, even though he added me asking me for like advice and stuff. Just clearly there in the DMs, but hey, whatever.
Furry, not to be trusted.
I hate him with a passion. Literally, I hope to see his head on a stick, and I want to see cannibals eat him slowly alive. That's what I want to happen to this.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, what's next? What's next?
So November 23rd was when my dog Leah died. I told you guys about that.
When all your dogs died, like simultaneously.
That's fucked up.
It's true.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's not how your dogs died.
Well, it was one. Some of them weren't my dogs, but they were close dogs, like my aunts and stuff, and I, loved them.
I'm sad.
No, because Elton just like slowly moves the mic towards me.
This is not
Rook. He was an all-black dog. Loved him. He died of cancer.
Can he be a white dog? Whoa.
You just got over saying this isn't funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to make this.
Devin's like, I hate when people make fun of how dogs are dead, and then
No.
he's just like,
Like,
be a white dog?
like right after.
Here's in my defense. This is supposed to. I'm trying to like lighten the mood because this is kind of like dark and
That's the whole turn of this
Yeah, that-
podcast has been kind of messed
Yeah.
up.
It's been super messed up.
Second episode, dark.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's
That's the title. That's the title.
Okay.
Or we can call it Dark Dogs. Why can't they be white?
In like cat.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm trying to like.
Why can't they be
a
white,
little bit.
Devin?
My dog Leah died. Woke up. My dad woke up and blood was coming out of her mouth. She was down on the kitchen floor.
That's nasty.
What happened?
I don't. Stop laughing.
This dude is like, slow dude. This is sad.
It's true.
What
So it,
It's
the
sad,
dog
bro.
died.
Well, she choked on her own blood, like while we were sleeping, and we woke up. Blood was coming out of her mouth.
You put her outside before
She was
died.
bloated. No.
Wait, what?
I said she died in my kitchen.
Same thing.
Nathan,
Sorry, man.
Nathan, shut up.
Nathan, we really gotta talk about you interrupting me.
Nathan, shut
Because this
up.
is sad.
This is genuinely depressing.
He's gonna cry. He's
Yeah,
gonna sob.
and the messed up part was I had to go to school that day to pick up AP Bio stuff and band stuff because we had festival. Well, no,
recently.
no, not festival. I joined the musical.
Oh.
Yeah.
This,
For
you
the
didn't
So-
tell me this happened recently.
I had to pick that up, and that Friday I was just quiet, dead quiet the whole day.
Didn't it happen last year? Was it last year?
No, I literally just said November 23rd. Oh yeah, it was last year, 2019. Yeah,
That sucks.
yeah. I just sat there like depressed the whole day. You guys were like the only people I
Wait.
told that day too.
Wait, do you
Yeah.
know what caused it?
Hmm?
Do you know what caused it?
Yeah, that's what
No.
I was trying to wonder. Just like, it did like.
No idea.
How old was?
She was 14. No,
That's
no,
not too bad.
I'm sick. No, she was like 15.
That's not too bad. See, our
Yeah.
old black lab, Milo, died, but he was like 17 and a half. He got ran over, so we had to put him down.
Yeah.
That was not...
I wish, like, because leading up to that, she was, she had a mess up, like, she was peeing, pooping constantly. I told you guys about
Yeah,
that.
it sounds like her organs were not...
Yeah, so she was, you know, bound to die any day. And it happened. Buried her in the backyard. Well, the thing was, I was going off to school, and my mom was going to work and all that. My brother decided to stay home. And, my dad put her in the garage, wrapped up in a blanket, so that, you know, he could come home and bury her. I was going to make it home before him, so I was planning on burying my dog. I was super pissed off at my mom, because she buried her herself. And, like, I was expecting to come home and bury her, and I was, like, really pissed off at my mom. Don't touch me.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I'm sorry, man. That's unfortunate.
I did trying to be a good friend. You're like,
Don't worry, Roger. I would never touch you, even reassuring me.
Yep, thank you.
Well,
I don't like people touching me.
but he likes touching people.
It's kind of that's kind of a hypocrite.
Yeah, you touched Elton earlier, very
did.
aggressively.
It was very.
Yeah.
You like grabbed his hand.
Like,
It was supposed to be intimidating.
I'm sorry.
you know,
just-
I kind of wish that knife was like over here instead of.
Over there. Now Elton has a knife.
Now I'm intimidated because he has a knife. Wow.
Don't touch it.
We're almost at an hour, boys. We've been recording an hour of depression.
Okay, we gotta end this on a good note. Nathan,
Okay, so
tell them about my snowball.
we already talked about your
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not gonna get posted.
Yeah, no, let's not
Why
bring
don't we
that topic up again. This is like old news. It's like eating moldy butter.
Moldy butter.
You like moldy butter?
Take the butter mold off the butter, and then the butter is fine.
flavor spot.
It's a flavor.
Okay, Nathan, do something that's lighthearted. We need to end this on a good note.
How was
Do it.
So anyway,
Not you,
there I
Roger.
was. I was
Not you,
sitting in the
Roger.
bar,
Roger,
and
shut
you know,
up.
I just
Shut
really
up.
liked
Roger,
this one girl,
I
and
know.
she
They
dumped
don't
me.
care. That's good.
And then I said,
You deserve
what's the deal with airline food? Am I right, guys?
I've never had a bad experience with airline food.
I've never
been on
had
one.
airline.
Me
food.
neither.
I'm afraid I'm gonna die on one, so I'm
You're-
never gonna
you're
go on one.
Jerry Seinfeld isn't funny. I mean, what?
Oh.
Dude, actually, I kind of.
Have you gone
When I
on
was-
airlines before?
I have. I like their peanuts.
So why did you
That's
just like airline food?
That's Jerry Seinfeld. Who doesn't like airline food.
Oh, you're right. That's what that reference is.
I like
don't see that.
Seinfeld, but I don't like Jerry.
I used to
Seinfeld
like
stand-up.
really like Jerry because like every once in a while he had a stripper in his show for no reason, and it was like
Roger was just
when I
like,
was
this is my favorite show.
no, it was when I was younger, and I was like boobies, you know.
Now he doesn't look.
Yeah, no, I'm just over here like, yeah, okay, cool, they're tits. Everyone has. Everyone.
That's how you know he's a bad comedian when he needs to have like somebody else like to be
Yeah.
able to entertain everyone. I'm
No,
just-
The most
and, like-
awkward thing is when you're watching Game of Thrones with your parents, and then the boobies come out, and you're just like, I'm not.
I mean,
Just-
do I look away?
You look at your phone or something because you don't want, but it's just so
I
casual in
don't
Game
care.
of Thrones.
It's like oh,
I
I'm
don't
on
care, but it's
Snapchat.
still weird if you're sitting there with your parents and all of a sudden there's just fully nude, and they're just talking like normal, and you're just like looking around because it's like the scene is happening, but your parents are there and they're like judging you, and you're like, I just want to watch Game of
You're
Thrones.
thinking that because you're a
I
horny
didn't know what to
teenager.
say.
They think nothing of it because it's just tits. Okay, cool, tits.
Well, I don't care about it. It's just weird that my parents are there.
See, that's the thing with Game of Thrones, though. It can be. Sometimes there's moments where it's supposed to be like boobies, but then there's moments where it's supposed to be like that's kind of messed up because there's a lot of rape
Yeah.
that happens in that show.
There
Like, a
is.
lot
Well,
of
yeah.
rape.
Well, it tries to properly portray a more medieval time, and
Yeah.
nudity and rape were much more
Very
common.
common. Yeah. Well, I'm not criticizing.
So people are very casual about nudity then, but to modern society, we're like, that's not
Yeah.
as right. As,
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's where I'm like, because it's like I wouldn't say it's like
Once
he's
again-
horny in some of the cases.
Yeah, once again, I watched the show, and I don't care. It barely even registers anymore because I've watched Game of Thrones.
Now that I'm older, I'm over here just like cool tits, like they're there.
The way your face was when you said that was super disturbing. He's just like this weird smile. He's like, that's some tits.
It used to be like a huge deal. Like you, like you used, like you see someone naked, you're like, oh, you, and I'm over here like whatever.
Yeah,
like,
I'm whatever. It doesn't hurt my feeling. It's weird when your parents are there too,
Yeah.
because you don't feel like you should be watching the screen because then they judge you. And it's weird.
The cool thing about my dad, when like sex scenes or something would come up in the movie, he'd be like, "Close your eyes," and that's it. I remember sitting there like, "What?" He's like, "Whatever."
No, my parents, they don't care either. It's still, I just feel slightly awkward.
I had it's weird because like my parents were super like strong with like what I had to watch for the longest time.
Oh, my
parents
parents
don't
don't
care
care at all.
As soon as I hit 16, literally they just stopped caring completely. Like I wasn't able to watch like Breaking Bad. I wasn't able to watch like Game of Thrones. I wasn't able to read Game of Thrones either.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't able to do like anything because they're just like super into that. They're like, dude, you're
They were
not
super
become
into
corrupt.
Game of Thrones.
Well, my dad was,
Game of Thrones is a good show.
but
Yeah,
he,
right.
like, they wouldn't let me
The
get
ending's-
into it.
I watched the first
The
season.
ending did suck. The last season was
I heard.
Don't
garbage.
spoil it. I just telling you the ending
We should get Game of
sucked.
Thrones.
Well,
Game of
it was
Thrones.
huge on the news. Anyways, everyone on this like world, everyone on Earth, basically already knows that the ending sucks, even if they didn't watch it all.
If you're like one of
Because
those-
like it was all over the news
Everyone
for
in
like the
first
longest
world
time.
I think the
countries
last
know
3
about it.
seasons
Yeah.
of the show were pretty bad.
Well, it's because they did such a good job for so long that they just coasted on it and it didn't really work.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought the book. I mean, I really hoped he finished the books. To be honest,
I'm pretty sure he is.
I hope he does. I don't think he is. He's a bit lacking.
Once again, no, especially in reading wise, my parents never limited me. They always pushed me to read the biggest, baddest books.
Okay. Well, let's see. That's
Long
58
enough.
minutes. Yeah. You guys ready? Let's end this on nudity.